Mhm. I'm here. Don't know if you can hear me, but today we are going to be doing this. No, I know it says 4 plus, but look, there's dinosaurs in it. We just have to, I just want to see what I'll get from this. And the distractions are on the back. So there they are. I have not opened this yet. So let's see how this plays out. If I can get this. There we go. That was easy. Okay. We have a brush and whatever this thing is. Okay. I am a bit worried that I might for this. I don't like touching stuff with my hands, but I'm gonna try and push through it for this one. I also got this just in case the tools do not work, but I'm not gonna use any of them. How do you open this thing? There you go. Try and get through this. Ow. I'm fine. All right. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Was that always on the tool or is it just this? Okay. This case. All right. We get this thing, which is probably for the dinosaur. I'm hoping it is. All right. It doesn't feel so bad. It's not like the gem thing that we did. So that's good. It doesn't feel anything like that. It actually feels like a rock. Feels like styrofoam. Oh no, it's on my hands now. No. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there now. I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay. Um, 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 what is this? Okay. Let's get this thing open. You guys can't see it. There you go. I'm gonna move this out the way. This is gonna take a while. So, just expect 2-hour video from this. Just expect it. We also have to rebuild it as well once we get it out of here. What's this thing? Ooh, okay. Feel like I'm breaking the tools right now. Didn't break anything. Didn't break me now. That's good. Okay. Let's keep going with this. Okay, I thought I broke the tool. I thought I broke the tool right there. Oh no. It's just this. It's just part of the thing. Okay. That got me nervous there for a second. I thought I broke the tool. Okay. To try and get this back part off. I'll just keep going with this part. Come on. Okay. I feel like I should just make I feel like I should just say made up stories. Just so people can actually watch this video and not just watch me do this. So how about we make a made up story right now? I've been watching Spy Ninjas lately, and I'm gonna probably make a video on them. I wanna try to at least. All I have to do is just find all the Spy Ninja videos, put them in a playlist, and start working on a video. Because I love them so much. I love their content. It is a bit hard because there's a lot of videos and um the first video I watched from them is um let me think. I kind of forgot what video I watched from them. I think it is the one with no, those are different people. I'll talk to them about them next. But I don't remember what video I watched from them. It was probably the I'm not sure. I was at the part where they had like V Quaint, Daniel, not Channel, um, Daniel, V Quaint, Shad Wildclay, and I forgot what her hacker name was. Regina's hacker name, but I think I watched her face reveal. And then there was PZ9, which he was my favorite. He is my favorite, not was, but yeah. He is my favorite out of the entire crew. And when they did, like, I haven't watched them in a while until I noticed that people were talking about them and saying their content are fake. I don't know at this point. But I didn't pay much close attention because I love them a lot. I don't care. They're my favorite people. And yeah, but their end. I thought I found something there. But when they had like the end of the Spy Ninjas, I don't know what happened. I cried at the end of it because to me, I thought they were actually going to end the Spy Ninjas completely. Like no more videos on Spy Ninjas, everything just ending right there. But no, they eventually got back together again. Well, not actually though, but they're all doing great. We almost lost Melvin. We almost lost Regina. Which they put her in that tube chamber thingy. And then Melvin got taken down by the hackers, I think. Daniel and PZ9 for Melvin are basically the best duo right there. They're my favorite. And then there was another girl. I have no idea who she is. Her brother was sent to jail and got sent to jail. By the way, in Spy Ninja lore, I don't think that her actual brother is in jail. But yeah. She was trapped in the cell. Her brother was going to put all the bait on her for doing something. I don't know what happened or what he did, but he was gonna have her be blamed for it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. But she was crying, and that was a bit sad. At the end, though, of the ending of Spy Ninjas thing, the part that made me cry the most is Chad, um, just Chad. It was very sad. Chad, um, um, V, V, they were all fighting the hackers. Daniel, V Quaint, Shad. I feel like they were about to try to get out the building and try to turn off the generator. I think that's what it is. I don't know much about that generator thing, but they were planning, they were gonna shut it down. And Chad, Chad stole V Quaint's lockpick thing that she uses through the entire video, but Chad stole it because he knew that she was going to do something to save him, to get him out that room with the chamber. I should have said spoilers, because I feel like I'm spoiling the actual part of the Spy Ninjas ending. I'm gonna probably put a disclaimer there. But anyway, Spy. But anyway, the Spy Ninjas. Chad, went into the room. V and Daniel somehow found each other and then go straight to the room where Chad is going to. And then, and Chad, where are the bones at? I haven't gotten any bones. And my hand is hurting. Oh no. Okay. Oh, great. Well, okay. I'm gonna throw this away. Look at my hands. Okay, I gotta wash my hands after this video. Oh my gosh, I should have put gloves on. It's too late now anyway. So, yeah. The one thing that got me to cry in that is when V was going to go into the room with the lockpick. She goes, she searches her pockets, everything in her pants, in her pocket pants. I don't know what to call them, but she couldn't find them. Chad pulls the lockpick thingy and holds it up to the window where V and Daniel are watching him from. And next thing you know, V Quaint killed this. She killed it. She was screaming and crying. It felt so real. It was amazing. It was traumatizing, yes, but it's amazing. And yeah. And what else? I think that was it. I then started to watch something else while wiping my tears away. Because it was the middle of the night and I did not want to wake my mommy up. So I watched that video in the middle of the night with my glasses on. Yes, I saw the video. I didn't know what was going on and I didn't watch them for a long time. I watched the end of Regina, the end of Melvin, and then the end of the Spy Ninjas. That's all I watched from them. Ow. I'm okay. So yeah. And since they ended the Spy Ninjas, I was thinking, okay, why not I make a video on them? Um, do you know how many Spy Ninja videos there are? I don't know, to be honest. But I'm gonna try my best to find every single Spy Ninja video. Sorry about that. I'm back now. As I was saying, which I kind of forgot what I was saying, alright, after I watched the end of that, I decided to rewatch some of the old channels from creators that I used to watch. While trying to find out, I just wanted to watch some new creators that I watched a long time ago. And I couldn't remember the name of the channel, but I did remember one video from them. A granny video. A popular app game I play as well, but not anymore. A popular app called Granny. They made it in real life. That's how I found them and started watching their content. Because I was so amazed by Granny, I'm guessing. I went to watch people play Granny. I don't know at this point. But, yeah. I found them by watching Granny videos. And they made it in real life. They made multiple of them. And I started. Is that a bone? No, it's not. Man. Okay. Anyway, I watched their hacker series, The Doll Maker. This channel was called the Stokes Twins. Oh my gosh, no! They're not, they're not called the Stokes Twins. They're called the Storks. STORKS? But I forgot everyone's name except for one person. Well, two people. Gabriella and Tyler. Those are the only names I recognized and remembered. I forgot who the other two were. But they were also amazing as well. And apparently, they're also a part of the hacker Spy Ninja thing. I don't know if they made more videos of that, but they only made one or two, and that's all I saw. And then there was um I think it was in the hacker video. The funny thing I watched was when their brother, I don't know their name, I forgot their name. Tyler? No, I don't know. It's like the older guy. The older guy. He was asleep. The three siblings decided to prank him, and they put him the uh on the they pranked him and put him in the pool on a mattress while he is asleep. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know much about the doll maker because I have not watched their videos in a long time. The doll is creepy, and then there's like another family a part of it. I forgot. I have to rewatch the doll maker to find out what family that was to see if they did the same content as the storks. Because I would love to see their point of view on this, on the doll maker. I don't know if I'll like their content though, but I just want to see what's going on with the doll maker, you know? I think they're still making videos on that. And I want to catch up with the story. And yeah, but the hacker one is my most favorite one. It's like an ARG, like Wilbur Soot's ARG. It's amazing. I wasn't a part of it from the beginning. Like I couldn't participate in it, but it's still amazing, you know? It's still amazing. And yeah, I'm surprised we have not gotten any bones. I feel like I've broken them. I feel like I've broken them in this entire pile. But I don't see anything that's white. Because the bones are white. Wait a minute. Is this thing supposed to be brown? Or or this color? The child has brown. The child has a brown egg. Wear eye protection. Okay. That's concerning. Good thing I did not. Okay. I don't have any goggles here. And I'm not even gonna look for any. I'll be fine. I have these glasses. So I'm okay. I'm alright. I just gotta be careful not to touch my face with my hands. And I also don't have any hand sanitizer in this place. Well, I do, but it smells so awful. It is the Crayola thingy. Crayola hand sanitizer. I don't know at this point. It's on the top shelf. I'll show you. It is, if it will. Oh, it's away. It is right there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you once we get this thing open. But yeah, that hand sanitizer is awful. And I am also out of this hand sanitizer. Well, there's still some left in there, you know? But yeah, I'm out of that as well. Back to doing this. My hand is hurting so badly right now. Alright, let's get back to this. I feel like we're close, right? We're close to getting through this, right? It has to be somewhere around here. The bones. Or unless I got an egg that has no bones in it, just imagine. Just imagine there's no bones in here. Oh no. If there is no bones, at least you got some story time out of me. Maybe I could try and make a made-up story, maybe? So, made-up story. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm making this up on the spot. The made-up story. I might actually make this into... No, I don't want to. Nope. 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 Okay. Made-up story. What can I make up right now? You know what? Okay. Once there was a girl, a boy, named, I'm trying to look for a name around my room. A boy named Franco? A boy named Franco. That sounds awful. A boy named... Yikes, I can't think of a name. I'll just make one up at this point now. A boy named Levi. Levi, that's a nice name. Levi. I feel like the story is gonna stab me in the back once I start telling this in the future. So, Levi and his friend, Michael. We're going with Michael. Levi and his friend Michael go for a walk, and they find that there has been a chemical outburst. Yeah, a chemical outburst in the neighborhood. They go and look around to find supplies to survive the night. Next thing you know, they get attacked by the chemical outburst people. that has been affected by the chemical outburst. They were turned. I did not touch my face or my eyes. Don't worry. There's nothing. There is no dust right here. So it's good. I'm good. So they go out. They get attacked. And next thing you know, bam, they get attacked. Levi gets away, but Michael takes all the hits. Michael gets attacked way worse than Levi did. Levi ran back to camp to get something, and Levi attacked the chemical outburst person. That chemical outburst person was turned into a dinosaur. And then multiple others turned into other random creatures trying to chase them down. This chemical outburst has been going wild and crazy, that no one has control over it. Until one day, Michael has got affected by the chemical outburst. This chemical outburst changed him into a peaceful creature, which is not normal for the chemical outburst to do. This story feels so weird. Why am I making this up? And 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 Michael has control over it. I'm starting to not like the story. Let's change it up. There's no chemical outburst. There's nothing. Okay. Levi and Michael go and hang out together at the park as friends. And then a pretty girl walks by. Michael has the hots for her. Michael has the hots for her. And once. Oh, brother, I don't like this one either. Okay. I have not used the hammer once. So that's good. I have not used it once. I don't want this to get in my eyes. I'm gonna move back away. Oh, but it is going into the air. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. Nope, I'm not doing that then. I did not know it's gonna go up into the air. At least these things aren't sharp and not going into my skin. Because this pointy thing was actually going into my skin. Okay. Okay. Weird. Okay. This video isn't even at 1 hour yet, and I still haven't got into this. I've been talking about stories, made one up that did not go well, talked about the storks, talked about the spy ninjas. I could talk about favorite shows, I guess. They are coming out. I hope they are. I hope they are. There is a new Dora, and it's amazing. CGI Dora. I don't even know what to call it. It's 3D. It's 3D Dora. But that Dora is amazing. They're cool. I love the 30-minute long preview of her. And I watched it with my fullest attention. I watched Dora a long time ago. I don't watch her anymore because my I don't think my mommy likes her. But yeah, Diego is my favorite out of Dora. No offense. Diego is my favorite. He's like the best character. And after watching Dora and Diego for who knows how long in my ears, I did not notice that Diego and Dora were related. Yes. Well, I don't think they're cousins, I think. They're cousins. And yeah, I didn't know that. The first time I seen Dora and Diego, I'm not sure when I saw them, but it was one episode, which I kind of forgot what episode it was. It was when they were going to some party. Diego was going to some party. The Bogo brothers that are mischievous monkeys, like Swiper the Fox. I don't think they swipe anything, they're just mischievous and like to play, I think. And they've been causing trouble for Diego a lot in the series. And Yeah. I have not made a dent. I made a dent. This is the dent. Not that good. So I either chop this part off or this part, which we're gonna do this part. If I can. I am definitely gonna wash my hands after this. Just imagine my hands are stained like this. Especially this one. This has been touching the egg for who knows how long. So, yeah. This hand has been just touching the tool, you know? Not that bad. There has been series that I want to remake on my channel. Well, start from where it stopped at and keep going, but the last video, which was, I think, is still my personal favorite, The Walking Kid. Every time the video gets 10 views, I make another video of it. But since our house was like mixed around, I lost the red bat, the whiteboard where Nick uses to communicate with me is also not downstairs in that room. It's upstairs in the other room, and it's not even active. Like, I'm not using it anymore. All the markers are probably dried out by now. And I think I also use a belt as well in the series. I don't know where that belt is. I lost everything in the Walking Kid videos. I think I know where the red bat is. I just don't know how to get the white board back. I could improvise and make a new one. I mean, I got a new one right there, but it's not standing up. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. Gotta be careful now. So, yeah. Gotta be careful now. I hear something. Anyway, I want to bring that series back because I don't really like what skits I'm doing. It's all game skits because I haven't played any of my game boards in a while. So that's why I've been doing that. And also getting new games for the skits. I was planning to be like, okay, I'm going to be a skit girl. No, I don't like skits. I would even have the right costumes for the skits. And I keep forgetting what characters I'm using for the skits. There's a cheater that cheats in the game. There's a smart person that overthinks things and smarter than everyone. And there's like a makeup rules person. There's Luna, that's like the normal player. And then there's a sweet girl that lets everyone win. I had an entire storyline for these skits. I'm lying, by the way. I don't have any skits. I don't have any stories for these guys, but I want to. Think something got in my eye. Um, oh, I'll do this. Is there anything in my eye? I don't think there's nothing in my eye. We're all good. Sorry about that eye close up. I didn't have a mirror right next to me, so I just had to look in the camera thing. I could have paused it, but I didn't want the board to get dusty and stuff. So yeah, gotta still be careful doing this, 'cause I don't know what's gonna happen if I get this stuff in my eye. It's not making anything better with the Omen gaming thing popping up on the laptop, which I'm ignoring, and it's also going away by itself, so that's good. I don't have to tap the X on it. Come on. Where's the bones at? We're not even an hour into this, and I don't even know where the bones are. Look at the plate. Where's the bones at? It's either there are bones in here, and I'm just breaking them by accident and not noticing, or I picked the wrong egg and there's no bones in here at all. I am worried that there's actually no bones in here. But it has to be in the middle, right? It has to be. These these bones have to be in the middle. Oh, I gotta find that thing. Hold up. What just happened? Where is it? Oh no. It's in the shoe? No. Where'd it go? Oh no. That's not it. Oh, there it is. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry about that. The shoe back. It went behind the laptop. I do want to try to bring the walking kid back, but make outfits for the walking kid. This is where we make a channel for it. Oh my gosh. Seriously. In the future, I'm hoping to do this in the future when I go to college. I mean, I go to college now, do game design. Oh dear. Game design, computer programming, acting, I forgot performing arts, and then what is that thing called where people make outfits? Fashion. I'm thinking it's fashion. Fashion designer? I don't know if they'll allow me in college to do all 4 of those things. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and do it. I want to try and I want to try and do a cosplay. I'm gonna try and make my own cosplays instead of buying them. You know, not gonna be the best, but I want to at least try. I also like Venti as well, but his costume, it costs too much. I couldn't use it for the anime convention, so yeah. I just had to. I cosplayed as Nezuko. That's why I got so many Nezuko anime convention stuff from that place. And yeah. And besides, Nezuko is my favorite as well. We haven't finished watching Demon Slayer yet, so we're not towards the end of it. We're still watching it. We just stopped watching it for a while because my mommy has been going to sleep during the video, during the watch of it. And I've been mostly on YouTube as well. So I haven't been able to watch it with her for a while. So I might get to that. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, my hand's hurting so badly. Oh, ow. Okay, okay, okay. Um, what's that noise? Yep, my hand is not okay. It's hurting. Okay. How am I gonna do this? We're making a big chunk here, huh? Hopefully, please, please drop on the, please. I don't want it to go into my eyes. I'm not holding this correctly because my hand's hurting. Where's the bones? It's either I'm not breaking into the egg that hard enough, or there's no bones in here. I'm just assuming. I'm expecting there's not gonna be any bones in here. I'm expecting it. Because halfway in this egg, there is nothing. This is how far we are into the egg. This is how much we have left. Let's try and chisel it at the top then. Okay. I don't want to accidentally rake the bones that are in here, if there is any, but yeah. Okay. I don't want this bracelet to make its way into the dust. So, how am I gonna take this off? You know what? It's gonna this. How am I gonna do this? Oh, okay. I'll bring that. Okay, got into the dust by accident. I got it out. I'll see if I can get it cleaned when I get done with this video. I'm breaking the bones. I am not. I feel like I am, though. We have not made a single dent in finding any bones in here. And I don't know what else to talk about. Um, I want to do the same thing as what V Quaint, Chad Wildclay, Spout Ninjas, and the Storks. I want to do what they're doing. It seems fun. I don't have any friends to do it with, but because most of my friends, they go to school, but I don't go to school anymore. Some are in college. College is far away. Some don't have college. They're still in school. They live far away. I don't know where they live. So I'm just not expecting. I don't have high hopes. But I want to try and do this. I want to try and do the story stuff on my own and stuff. But I still want to also do like I'm not sure. I want to make it into an ARG. There was a channel that I was going to be planning on making, was just, the channel was just going to be gotcha, but now we're going to try and make it into something else. Oh dear. Yeah. Still no bones. Oh, now this hand is hurting. Oh, this hand is actually hurting. Okay. Well, the fingers are. You gotta be kidding me. I don't want to use any of the tools that are not a part of this. I want to use the tools that came with this egg. I'm not using any other tools. I want to do this on my own without any good big tools. I can't break through this. It's hard. And I don't see anything white. Oh dear. It's either I take a break now, or my hands are going to start hurting multiple times during this. So I'm not stopping until I see bones, which is going to probably not be in here. Let's do another circle around to see if this can do something. Oh, wait. Ooh. Wait. I thought I saw, man, okay, it's nothing. I was getting excited there. It was just the scratch marks from this thing. See? I don't think you can see it. I mean, I can't really. do this. Yeah, it's okay. Mess on the desk. There we go. Clean it up. It's the bones. Just imagine. I keep saying this. No, I'm not saying it again. I'm not saying it again. If there's no bones in here, I'm just gonna end the recording. So I don't see anything. I feel like I'm breaking them, and I'm not even noticing, but still. I think this was $1.99, by the way. I'm not really sure. I forgot the price, but it was a very low number. Okay, I broke off a very big piece of chunk. That's that's great. Okay. Mm. Did I break it? I did not, did I? We have a foot. We have a foot. Okay, we have a foot. Okay. Now I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful now. I don't think I broke it. I don't think I broke it. breaking stuff off so I don't accidentally break the thing. Because I think they're all in pieces, and we have to put them together. Can't pull it out. Okay. So, oh, okay, gotta be careful there. There's nothing there. Let's try and get this foot out first. Or hand, and don't even know what this thing is. So close. Almost pull it out. That went. Oh, it went over there. Okay. We're almost through. We were an hour long into this and we found bones. Don't want to break it. Okay. We got this out. It's the foot, I think. So we'll put it right there so we don't lose it. It's funny noises. If we're gonna have to be careful and I can't get this stuff in my eyes. So yeah. Eating something? No. Broke that piece off. Still something in there. I'm trying to get it out without accidentally breaking the actual thing. If I do, there's gonna probably be super glue somewhere, so I can fix it. We're not using super glue. I'll probably use tape at this point. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, we already. Did I break it? Oh no. There's this thing. Hopefully I didn't break it. Okay. Okay, there's also one down here. Careful. Oh, I can't. It's stuck to this thing. Okay. Yeah, I didn't break anything. I didn't break anything. That's good. Okay. Okay, that's free. So imagine I'm still missing some pieces when I get this thing together. So I don't think this is all part of it yet. I don't think this is all part of it. How do I get this thing out of here? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Wait. My eye's burning. Oh no. No, I can do this. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll be right back. Pause it. Pause the recording. Okay. No one can hear myself. Okay. This is gonna protect me from the dust. These are gonna protect me from not getting my hands dirty again. And hopefully to keep my hands from getting hurt. I don't know if I'll be able to talk multiple times in this video with this thing on. So, let's get started because I cannot hear myself. It's loud in the mask. This thing, it's loud. So, this is not gonna, I don't like this. I'm only gonna keep it on until I get all this stuff out, so. Let's get back into the video. We're gonna put this probably over here. So we have a clean slate. Yeah, clean slate. We already have these two. So let's keep going with this. Okay. Sure. It's still burning. This mask is not helping. But we are about to break something. That thing is almost out. Just a few more. This thing is almost out. We got the tail. It looks like a tail. That's great. That's great. Alright. Probably gotta dig in. Is that a head? It looks like a head. Is this a bone? This might be the head. Yep, it's the head. Looks like it. Okay, there's also one more shell that I feel like you should talk about. It's nothing bad. I don't even think you guys can hear me at this point. Mask on, but has anyone heard of Dr. I forgot the name of it. The Good Doctor. The Good Doctor. I loved Dr. John. Sean Murphy. Like Doc in that show. Okay. So much dust probably went in the hair, but I don't think it went in my eyes. Okay. It's all that we have to get out. I hope that's all we have to get out. Me trying to be careful and still trying to break into this thing like it's the gem. Oh, great. I can't do that either. Okay, either I gotta go or I gotta. Good Doctor is my favorite show. I love Dr. Murphy on it. He's funny. He's great. And I want to get back into watching him. Broke up a big piece right there. Hopefully there's nothing in it. Go there. Okay, we're almost through to this thing. Okay, this has to be the actual body of the dinosaur. Because it feels like we're trying to break this thing out of here. The big pieces are gonna coming right. This thing off. What it is? It's the body. I'm guessing it is. I'm not really sure. There is something else in here, so we have to get that out as well. Gotta be careful though, not to actually break it. That was nothing. Okay. Okay, we're almost through this. Getting out the pizza. Yeah, it was, but okay. I think we got all the pieces. Sure. Oh, we missed something. There's another piece. Okay. Now let's break through these things. See if we missed anything. My ears are ringing. Oh, can't break it with my hand. Okay. Just double checking if there is some left in here. Which I don't think there is, and I don't want to check anymore. So what I'm going to do is just clean up here and then put all the pieces together. Yikes. Yeah. Bye. Be right back. I also get water as well. There's them. Right, I'm back. These are all the rocks that we have not broken into that might have leftover bones, but who knows? And we have water to wash the bones out and the tools. So we'll go with the tools first. So that's clean. We also got paper towels. So they can go right here to dry off. Yes. Maybe I'll wash it out too. Okay. Just leaving these out to dry. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I decided to think that paper towel would be a good idea to dry them off. So we are going to be doing it on the towel. Okay. Seems to be good. Seems to be good. This seems to be good. Okay. Now, time to do this. That in there. That in there. That, that. Hopefully we have all the pieces. Because I feel like we are missing some. That's why we have this to find out. So, yeah. Okay. This might be good, and then this is the body. I don't think that's the head. Never mind, I thought that was the head. I think this is the head. I don't know where it will go though, but we'll figure it out. But so let's see. I don't know where this head would be. Probably right here. Or not. Okay, it's not. Nope. Okay, I don't want to break it. I think these are the legs. Let's do the legs first. I'll show you all once they're all cleaned up. I don't even think those are legs, to be honest. I'm hoping they are. Okay. Right. Here's the tail. Actually, let's do the arms first. Because they're the two smallest things in here. Still dirty, but it's alright. This is the tail. Probably have the full skeleton in here to just soak and stuff. Alright. So I think I got everything cleaned. Barely. Which I'm going to show you all of it right now. I think these are all the pieces. So, so let's put this together now. Let's just hope I have all the pieces. Okay, these are the legs. It's gonna probably be the head. I hope it is. So I'm assuming it's like this. I think it is. Okay. I know that goes there. These are probably the arms. They're not going in. Okay. It's either some pieces are missing, or I did this completely messed up and wrong. So, let's break through this rock. Not breaking through it. I'm just gonna dip it in here. Oh no. I I should not have done that. I should have done that. What did I just do? I don't know what I did. Oh no. Wait. It's making noise. I don't like this. I'm just gonna try to see if anything. If I missed anything from this. I don't like that it's making noises. Um, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. Here. Here. Okay. Psst. Gotta be kidding me. It's making noises. I don't like it. Okay. Get a towel. We put it up on here. Now the rock is like, why? It makes scary noises in the water and it turns completely black. It's still making noise. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm missing some pieces. That's why I put this thing in here. I don't even think I was supposed to even do this. I wasn't supposed to get this thing wet. It's too late now. I'm just looking for bones. Because I feel like I'm missing some. Ugh, I don't like how it feels. I know I have gloves on, but it just feels weird still. Even with the gloves on. Okay. Okay, I broke through it. And I don't think there's nothing in here. Yep, there's nothing in this one. Okay. So there's nothing in that one. So we can just take it out. Two. Okay. Oh dear. I'm not touching the towel with this thing. Alright. 1, 2, okay. Okay. Next rock. I feel like there's a rock that we missed in here. Before I even put it on this towel, I'm gonna put it all the way over here. So, this piece, this might have something in it. I don't know if we'll be able to actually break into this rock. I mean, put all the pieces together. Like the noise. See anything either in this one. Basically broken apart, there's nothing in it. Okay. Get these things out of here. Next is this one and this one, which I already know there's gonna probably nothing be in there. Or maybe I accidentally throw it away because I feel like I threw it away. None of the pieces are working or going together. So I feel like I did something. Okay. I'm just gonna mix it around. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do this at this point. I'm bored. I want to have some fun. Okay. Yeah. We're Okay. Right. We are done. Well, I am done. Yep, I am actually done. Yep, okay. Yep, I'm done. Okay. Okay. This goes in the trash. This also goes in the trash. Not the bowl, though. So, I don't know how to put it together. Unless the instructions tell me how to do it. Whose tail is this? This might be... I don't even know how to pronounce that name. It might be this one. Because of this. So I'm just gonna follow what it shows on here. Okay, it fits. It fits. Okay. The legs. I feel like I don't have them on right. Okay. 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 The reason why I feel like I broke this leg. And it's not going on there. Maybe that's why I can't put it together, to be honest. Because of the leg. Tail. It will let me do this. Oh, there's another video from Be Quaint. Well, not really. I'm not really sure if it is from her, but apparently there's new hackers. I forgot what they call them, but I'm expecting them to be hackers. They stole her puppy. Yes, they have a dog. They have a puppy now. They stole her puppy, kidnapped him, and they couldn't do anything to get the dog, so yeah. And her screaming in there of them taking the dog away from her is just amazing. Okay. I'm gonna try to ask my mom to do this. The legs keep coming off. This is how far I got done with it. And the rest are just in my hand. So, I am going to have my mom do this. Because I cannot put this thing together. Because I feel like I broke some of the pieces and stuff. So, yeah. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm gonna go now. I might make another video, but who knows at this point? Probably not. Make a video, but yeah. I'm gonna go now. I am going to probably use this channel for college and stuff, like I did with Wilson Middle School vlogs and all the other stuff. So, why not I just do it in college, because I did not do it in the last school. So, yeah. I didn't do it in high school. So now I am going to do it in college. Don't know how that's going to turn out, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I am gonna go now. My legs are hurting. I'm gonna clean this all up. Don't worry. I'm gonna clean the mouse pad that's on the keyboard right now. I'll clean that up too first. So yeah. I am gonna go now. And I will see you guys later. Yeah. Bye. Johnny out.